Hey guys, and welcome to the BravChan review. This is They Are Billions, an early access title from BravChanGaming, a zombie survival strategy game set in the steampunk universe with a taste for blood and tears. Your tears. The game follows a tried and tested formula. You start out with a small troop and a single building, your HQ. If this is overrun, you lose. If you survive for a predetermined amount of days, you win. Simple, right? Build your town from the dregs of an infested world to a large city, earning milestones in the form of rewards, or mayors, as your colony swells in population. Erect defences to combat against the infected on the outside, from trained snipers to turrets and shock towers. Now these really are key, as one single infected can mean the difference between victory and a colossal defeat for an unprepared player. But surely that makes it easy. Wrong. They Are Billions presents you with just that. Billions. And the herds of undead are overwhelming at the most of times, which is where research, like most RTS games, plays such a vital role, but even then you're going to find yourself outnumbered. The game has a timer. Every few days zombies will attack in a large horde from a single direction. However, on the last day there is a certain surprise. I won't spoil it too much, just in case you pick it up. Enemies are varied enough but similar that they fit within the world. You have large hulks, nimble wraith-like creatures, armoured zombies, and acid spitters, with probably more to come as the game progresses in its development cycle. Your units, in reflection, seem almost a severe advantage with their firepower. However, this is balanced quite nicely with the addition of a sound element to the game. Use a ranger, for example, they'll take out the infected with one silent blow by using their longbows that are supplied to them. However, use a squad of troops and quite the opposite, drawing more infected in like a beacon as their rifles echo throughout the landscape. The graphics aren't anything to shout about at first glance. It looks like any other RTS, quite smooth, quite polished, not much in terms of graphical bugs, which is a good thing in an alpha, very good. However, if it was as bright as, say, StarCraft, then the whole feeling would shift from the dark, depressive world that they've built. The depressed palette makes you feel just that. Downtrodden, desperate, and a little bit hopeless at times. Even the water looks upset to be in this game. However, fire and blood are very welcome and they look amazing as you'd expect in any standard zombie game. Very similar is the sound design, with warning music and a narration alert of incoming hordes, gives you that sense of panic and urgency. Just when you started to become complacent, you might be one side of the map and then suddenly, horde alert! Snap straight back and try and figure out exactly what you're doing. The sounds of the infected also sound quite menacing and voracious. Now, the only drawback I would mention personally to me is the UI. It seems a little ugly, a little bit clunky. Part of this down to personal preference, but also at the time of recording, quite often I would click on a button in the UI and it would simply do nothing, as if it was waiting for a second click. But this is an alpha and bugs do happen, and with such a great and challenging game, this can easily be forgiven, as it's kept me playing until the early hours of the morning. Brains, blood, and over-the-top dystopian futures are nothing new, especially in the last 10 years. I remember spending countless hours on the likes of Left 4 Dead, but nothing within a strategy-based genre, and I love it. The game rekindles the love for zombie survival, and makes you know that it's going to love and reward you back, even if it is with a punch to the throat and a handful of guts. I've been Bravster. Stay safe, zombie fans.